Greetings and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are back to our beavers. So we're playing the Iron Teeth and we are playing hard mode on a very difficult map. We have a very small river source coming down here and that's all the greenery we get. It is pretty rough and we're going to have to work for this. Right now we are absolutely limited to this plateau. We're working on getting science points to get the next platform so that we can kind of move from section to section right now. Now in the last episode we set up kind of the basics of a town. We have a little bit of power. We have the log making or the plank making thing. We have some farming. We have our forestry going on. We actually are pretty well set up right now. So we're doing really well and I'm quite happy with our progress. But you know, the droughts are looming. We have 1.4 days to the next drought and we're kind of we're being respectful of the drought, shall we say. It's a pretty rough thing. So we are seeing our farmers working together here where they are, you know, one is harvesting and it looks like it takes longer to harvest than it does to plant. So, but the planter is coming right behind and gathering all the stuff that our beavers need to progress. So that's a really good thing. Now, I do kind of want to make some more storage barns for stuff. I'm going to make warehouses for things like not flour, but wheat, flour, and potatoes. Maybe actually we'll do flour as well. I did offset that intentionally, just in case you were wondering. That's to put a little staircase over there. And I'm going to make... Do I want one here? I'm not sure, actually. Let's see. We want to have one for... Actually, we can have for various things. We don't have to worry about specific items right now because we can just change them later if we want to. This one is going to be for potatoes, I think. Let's go say none, and it's going to be potatoes. Okay. We'll go ahead and extend the path there. And above here is, I think that's where I want to make our production buildings, like the grill and stuff like that. This one can be, let's say none, and put in here wheat. Yay. And extend the path, of course. There we go. Because they are going to fit up there quite nicely. So if we put a grill up here, see, there we go. And the bakery is one tile longer, so we're going to need to just put that up there as well. And we're going to leave this as it is, like this. And we're going to put a stairway up here. Now, I'm kind of wary about grilling potatoes at the current moment. I don't know if we're going to have enough fuel, to be perfectly honest. So it's going to be a little bit rough, I think. Oh, we have another inventor's hut working. Hooray. That's good. All right, so we're going to have two grills, I think. Actually, we'll do it that way instead, and we'll just keep that path going along there. Now, I do want to remove this, and we might put a decorative bush or something up there. This is a good place also for a decorative bush to fulfill that aesthetics item. However, they are expensive. They cost us 20 science. Oh, actually, we can almost make them. Let's get these platforms made. Oh, no, stop it. Okay, that was my bad. Brain, stop it. I'm yelling at my brain, I promise. I wasn't yelling at you. All right, I want to make some stairways here because we need to get down here pronto. This is going to be our new area that we are going to do stuff in. And I have some gorgeous, beautiful plans for here. All right, let's go. This is going to be the new area where we're going to use our planks. I'm going to go ahead and maybe we will put this on priority so that we can build this grill. Obviously, we can build the grill from down below. Now, the beavers have this ability to actually reach up or down one block and build stuff. Now, in the case of this area where we have this staircase thing, they can actually reach down to build that platform, which is kind of handy. I'm not quite sure how exactly that works, like how far they can reach down, but they definitely can so that we can have this nice continuous staircase there. Though actually, maybe I should do something else instead. Did they deliver anything yet? No. They did not. I'm going to do something different because we want to maybe connect over here. And if I build a down thing right there, then they will be able to get to this platform and that platform, which might be more important. I think that's actually a better idea. So let's just delete this section for now. We have to delete it kind of piecemeal like this, but it's okay. Yes, yes, go away. Thank you. And then we'll just delete that and replace it in a second. Okay, so we need more than 2 squares. So that's 2. This is more than 2. Because they take 2 squares to go up. Yes, so yeah, if we want to get down here, we need to do this. And then we can go here. Not there. We don't need to go there. Okay, we're good. Hooray. There, and then go down here. This is actually what we want. The other staircase looks beautiful, and we might do it later. But this is actually going to give us more utility because we do actually have access now to these different heights in these plateaus, or not plateaus, or these terraces as they are. So, okay, that's perfect. Let's start with that first. Oh, look at this. Stuff is done. Okay, so we have, this is our potatoes. This is our wheat. Let's make this one flour because it makes sense, I guess, being nearby, maybe. Okay, so that's flour. Now this one has nothing in it so far. What do we want to make that one? What do we have here? Let's see. We could make it planks, or we could make it... yeah, let's make this one planks, actually. Let's do that. Let's say none, and we'll have planks in here. And then I guess we can build another one because I do want to store metal blocks. Those are really important to store as well. Small warehouse here. And then over there, we don't really have the choice because the entrance is kind of not going to fit, unfortunately. But it does mean that we can actually kind of go around if we want to. So let's just go and connect these up like that. And we'll see what we want to do with this area in a bit. Now, we do have 25 points. I think I would like to make just a couple of decoration items. Now, these roofs are nice, but man, they are expensive. So let's get the shrub. We'll put one here. And then where else do we want one of these things? Maybe over here by science, or just by these warehouses. It's hard to tell where most of our beavers go. Obviously, it's usually from our houses to elsewhere. So far, we have only one house here. We could actually stack these maybe and build some walkways over, but I don't really want to spend that many planks. Let's go ahead and add this shrub here. Yeah, let's add one there. Maybe there. Yes. Okay, I think that's good. Now, we are out of... we have 4 beavers that are homeless right now. And we can buy different kinds of housing. These large row houses are really cool, but they're quite expensive on the science points. Let's see, this one is 180. We can just go ahead and build another regular row house here. That might be a good idea. Yeah, that's good. Let's try this over here. We'll just add a path. It is not the same area as the warehouse path, so we can go ahead and connect that. All right, that's looking pretty good, pretty decent. All right, so let's see how our beavers do with this. Let's let the simulation run a bit. All right, let's plant some more maples over here. Needed. Okay. All right, things are working out. Things are good. Now, the other thing that we actually need one more item, and that is the levy. We need 120 science points. I now feel bad about giving away 20 science points in the pursuit of shrubs, but we can't take it back, so we're just going to have to build it. It's going to be fine, though. It'll be fine. Now, we just need to make sure that we have enough of these planks to get down this slope, because once we're down here, that means we can also harvest those trees. I also want to connect these. And I'm going to go ahead and keep investing in these for now. I'm not going to invest in stairs right here. I want to just try to get these done. And then let's put a lumberjack out here for now, temporarily. I don't think this forester, no, I don't think they can go, well, maybe they can go down here and plant down here. That's an option. I guess we can see and try. Why not? Okay, but they are not working currently. Let's go ahead and add this. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, we got a few more logs from these tiny, tiny birch trees. It's a bit rough. I feel probably like, yeah, this can be rough. We probably want to pause this. Maybe use these lumberjacks elsewhere, maybe in an inventor's hut, so we get faster science points. Let's see, we do have 42 logs. We do have still this area up here, which has a lot of logs. But they're going to use those, I think, to build these buildings. 40 logs required for the housing. That's a ton. We don't have any unemployed, so let's just make sure that that is happening. Oh wait, here we have 4 here and then 1 here. Was I miscounting this whole time? Oh dear, my brain is just like not functioning properly right now. Okay, we did finish with these stairs. That is actually perfect. Now, the only thing we're waiting for is these science points. That's really, really important that we get those done. And let's see, our crops are growing quite well at this point. Do we have, oh wow, we actually are having grilled potatoes now. This is kind of fabulous. Now, there's another storage container that we have, which is the large warehouse, and it's expensive, 80 planks. So I think for now, maybe we want to make this, instead of making this planks, actually this one was planks, right? So let's make this one grilled potatoes for now. I really would like to have a large warehouse for this, but I think that we can't afford it right now. It's just too expensive. I am, how do I want to do this? Let's just take this path around like that. This one can be deleted. This one can probably be a stairway, depending on how these buildings fit up here. But for now, let's just leave that one stairway there. We're going to need our planks for other things. Do we have anybody unemployed yet? No, not yet. Alas not. Alas not. So let's see. When this forester gets finished planting this area, we might transfer them to this hut here. Now, another question. Do we want to save more of these berry lands? As in, do we need more berries? We might. We do have 206 stored, so we're not like imminently running out of anything, but yeah, it's a bit rough. Let's see. What are our builders doing? I'm kind of wondering about this, why they haven't built this post yet. Oh, they're probably building these, that's why. Let's go ahead and build this lumberjack flag first. All right, and we are having 122 science points. This is perfect. All right, let's go and get the levee. Yes. Okay, so now we didn't run into any issues yet, but I am a big believer in being prepared. So what I want to do is we're going to go ahead and take this kind of as far as we possibly can. So let's just take this maybe there. Does that work with our thing? I hope it works. So the thing is, though, we have to get to a point where we can go sideways several squares as well. That is going to be, let's see, maybe we can just try out here. Now we're going to need to get down this slope too. So let's take this here. We need to get to this level. We also need to get down as well. So let's take our platform here and then do stairs there, because we're going to build a levee. And I'm hoping this isn't going to be too far. Let's just check and make sure That's kind of going to determine how far we can build this thing. We might just build it right abutting these steps. We'll just have to see. Let's see. We are... Oh, no trees in range. Let's go ahead and cut these trees. That's one thing I forgot to mark. So let's just mark these. Hooray. Good. This beaver's still working on stuff. We don't have anybody unemployed yet. So, all right. Things are working. Things are going well. We now have a new level of beaver happiness, which is nutrition 1 and 2. Those are carrots and potatoes, respectively. We also have aesthetics. Our beavers are thrilled. Now, I would do the social life, but I feel like I don't want to waste the planks or the logs right now because it just helps. Oh, okay. We have issues now. We have tiny issues, as you can see. Tiny, tiny issues. Little tiny issues. 1.5 days. I don't know. Let's see. Let's make sure. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter because they won't plant on dry soil. So anyway, now you see we have issues with stuff. So this is going to be a tiny problem. So we need to start storing water down here. And that's my plan to do today, is get some of those things organized. Now, things do not grow while they are dry, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately, I should say, maybe. It's a bit rough. Okay, there we go. Now, another option is to maybe do some stuff up here, but this requires some damming. I guess we could do a... It's a 2-high dam, so that wouldn't be too bad. And maybe we can grow some trees up here. Might be a good place for trees. We are lucky we have food right now. We have plenty of potatoes and stuff for now. For now, sort of. Sort of. We have plenty of berries. Yay. We might need some more of our farmers, though. That we might need more of. Okay, so we are getting down here, which is kind of great. I just want to see how far this extends down there. See if we have enough stuff, enough space. Okay, so we can also fire this lumberjack because they are not needed anymore. This whole area has been completely depleted of logs. Let's go past the nighttime. It looks like we do have some trees ready to be harvested. So let's turn on one of these, or two maybe. Because as these pines start growing up, we're going to get many, many more finished growing soon. All right, 0.2 days and water should flow again. And of course, we do have this lumberjack down here. Now, I think, let's see, do we have enough beavers? I don't think so. I think we need maybe one more. Let's see, how do we do that? Do we... I guess we can pause the pump person for now. These people are building, which is great. I think this might work, actually. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we have that entire area covered, so I think this might be good to just start a levee over here. So let's do that. Let us start a levee. Let's get our watery stuff. So this is the area that I have chosen. There we go. We're going to start with these three, and then we're going to do another three on top. So what you see here is we have two layers. Now, they're going to start with the bottom layer. They can do the bottom layer from the bottom, and they can do the top layer also from the bottom. So we're going to start with that for now. Let me go ahead also and add a road, because it is kind of on the edge here. We're just going to start those that way and see how they get on. All right, so now we're going to work on the pump again. We need a person definitely there. Let's pause it. Do we have beaver? Yes, we have beaver. Okay, good. Now then, a lot of our crops did dry out, so they were not able to be harvested in time. That's unfortunate. Might want to have more beavers doing that. This area, geez, that's 3 staircases up, which is expensive right now for us. And I feel like maybe we can actually save beavers. Let's save wood and beavers by turning off the lumber mill and the power wheel. We could also save some in the inventing area. Let's go ahead and turn more people into the farmhouses, or put more people into the farmhouses. There we go. All right. But as this fills up, we are going to be better and better off. I do want to build one thing here, which is going to be a deep water pump. Let's build at least one here. We'll add a road there. There we go. Put this on high because I want that built immediately. I think we're going to have enough logs to build the first level of levee as well as that pump. We already have one piece. Let's build another one and another one. Okay, good. Now, these pumps on the iron teeth side are called deep water pumps, and that's for very good reason. They have a maximum depth of 6 tiles. Now, the folk tails, their maximum depth was 2 tiles. So you couldn't do the things that we're going to do in this playthrough with the folk tails because, yeah, things are a bit different here, which is kind of cool. It's great having a different faction where things actually make a difference what you choose. It's pretty neat. So let's see, we have 2 here, 2 there. Good. We don't have any extras for other stuff, but that's okay. I think we might turn on the second breeding pod right now, and hopefully that can get organized. We do want to make sure that we have plenty of crops as well, because it seems like we almost ran out of food there, and that was not a good feeling at all. Okay, so now we have 2 and 2. I think that might be too many. So let's just go into, say, 1 and 2. See, right now only 2 are working, but overnight the crops are going to grow, I think. Okay, they're going to grow. Yay. And we're just going to keep track and watch what happens with this dam. It's really important that we stay on top of this. This is like super important. Now, we don't need to turn on this water pump until later land, so that's not a worry. I think I'm going to put a road here. And I do want to build a water tank around here. I want to build like maybe a full section of water pumps there. So this road is just going to go squiggly for now. That's not permanent, just in case you're like panicking. So don't worry. I just want to have room to put water tanks here because they are very important, obviously. Okay, now we have drought coming. Please finish this. Please? Can you please finish it? I really need this being done. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is better already. Okay, so we have emergency water in case we need it. We also do not have these water tanks filled up. That's scary right now. Really scary. I think we are lacking logs. That's part of the problem here. Let's see. I'm going to turn off these people. Turn on, well, actually, I'll just turn off one of the farmhouses and then put the rest on lumberjack duty. And then we have probably one in here. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. All right, this is rough times land, but it's okay. It looks like we don't have any potatoes to cook, so I'm gonna just pause the grill. We don't need it. So, let's see. They're gonna go, we do have one in unemployed. So let's put you on, what should we do? Let's do forestry. Yeah, let's actually do the forestry, and they can actually plant some trees down here since we have access to them. Let's put in, this is a hard decision. Let's put in maybe some, let's see, how grown are these maples? They're 50%. That's not fast enough. That's really not very fast. So I think what we might do is put in some pines down here. Alternatively, we could harvest those pines. We actually have these ones. That's not bad. So I think what I want to do here is let's plant maples down here. They're not going to be fast trees, but they are going to be trees. So let's just plant them in here. We know that the forester can reach down here. How far can they reach? Oh, whoops, they can't. They cannot reach there. Maybe. Maybe? No? Yes? No. Maybe not. Maybe... It's interesting that I click on the building. Let's see if they can. I don't know if they can or not. They're going to plant this area first regardless, but let's see. Anyway, we do have some progress on this dam here. It's a bit slow. So did you see that beaver walked across this area? That's good. They can either go from the bottom and reach upward, or they can go from sideways and kind of like build an adjacent, like on the level below block, or a couple levels below in many cases. So the next thing we kind of want to do, there are two things. We need gears, which is very important. And I'm not really sure how we want to do that. Let's see. They cost 100 for a gear workshop to be made. Let's go ahead and put one here. We'll do them, actually, 1, 2. Let's leave room for some more lumber mills. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want them all to be connected. Yes, we want them to be connected. That's what we really want here. So the other thing that we definitely want is the large water tank. That's pretty important. Oh, wow, look at this. We are doing well. This water is taking a while to flow out. That's because of this. Yeah, oh man, this is great. Okay. And we still have time. Okay, so let's pause and keep building this levee. So what we can do here is we can build some floodgates, which I think might be a good idea. Let's do that, maybe. Or do we actually need them? I'm wondering, we might not actually need them. Let's see, we would need a double floodgate because it's too high. Two squares high. We have 103 science points. 150. I think it's worth maybe building levees. Let's build levees first. Let's just build it all the way across. We can always replace it with a floodgate. That's another option that we have, so that's a good idea. Let's see. Let's take this road to the side there. Just give our beavers the ability to get there faster. And look at this, though. We have stuff flooded that has never been flooded. So great. So great. Yeah, I don't think this forester can go down here. I kind of wish that they could travel around, but apparently I don't think they can. Because the green box, or the sort of teal, bluish, whatever color, it's cyan, I guess. Greeny cyan isn't down there. So we probably would have to make another forester down here. I don't know if it's worth it, though. I'm not actually sure if it's worth it. We might just want to get this area completed. But that takes a while because, yeah, busy beavers, but not busy enough, I think. Let's see, this one is maybe helping? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see, let's get a couple more maples placed here as well. Okay, very good. All right, so the other thing, let's see, once we get this completed, we do have another project on our list of things to do. Now, how do we want to deal with this thing first, though? Let's see. Let's see. What we can do, too, is maybe it's time to get this stairway done. Or, well, let's see. We don't have... We just have gears, right? We don't have it. Oh, no. We don't even have anything. We have nothing. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, levees only take logs, but somewhere we use those planks, and I have no idea where that could be. Let's see, let's turn on the inventor's hut. Another one to get more science points. Now, we can't actually buy the... We can buy these floodgates. That is a possibility. But we would have issues because we have one of the levees already completed. We should have done this one first if we want to do it that way. I think maybe here we just do a dam most of the way across, or part of the way across. Or, yeah, part of the way I think is good enough. Okay, now we have our drought for 5 days. That's a lot. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of days. Okay, we have 78 logs, though, so we're actually pretty good on logs. What I want to do is we want to build up here. Now, we're going to need all of these platforms eventually, but they are quite expensive. So I think we're just going to be kind of building up to them as we can go. So let's just take this stairway down and then take a path here. And here, maybe we can even put in some more berry bushes. I think we'll leave a space for a decoration and then plant berry bushes here, like that. Okay, very good. But we do have extra water, so we will not die of thirst. That's great. We like this idea of not dying of thirst. Ah, that's where we put them. We put them in the gear workshop. That's perfect. Okay, that's actually really great. So let's start these guys up again, since we can get rid of what? Can probably stop these lumberjack peoples. One thing I really wish we had was on this priority thing, if we had a pause button, drag and pause, because I would just drag over these buildings and pause them. That would be so nice. Okay, let's go, beavers. We definitely want these potatoes to get finished. That's very important for us. We also are looking at maybe getting a grist mill. That's going to be important too. But that is 180 science points. Now there is kind of a balance here of like, do we buy the water tank for 120? Or do we buy the grist mill to get more food? Because as you see, our food isn't exactly stellar. It's because I think we are getting more and more beavers. We could pause one of the breeding pods, but I feel like it's a good idea to actually have more beavers to do more stuff with right now. But we are getting science points, so that's great. Let's see. We don't have anybody working the power mill, so let's pause this for now. They did finish the barracks, so that's good. Happy days. All right, I think the thing is we need gears to make the large water tank. 20 gears. I'm not sure how gears are involved in the water. Maybe it has to do with like a water lift or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, important to get that stuff done. We are missing the planks, so that's what we need to churn out right now. But it's good. Our little beavers are doing their thing. We are starting to build stuff here. Very slowly. I think we will prioritize this over the staircase. So just to make sure that we don't get any planks allocated there. Okay, this area is completely barren and a very unhappy situation over there. Okay, so now we have tons and tons of potatoes. I want to get this stuff harvested immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 beavers in each of our farmhouses. And I think we want to have, let's just keep one inventor running and the rest not. So let's see, how are we working this? Let's see, one... Where is that one? Okay, so this one is here. So let's turn off this lumberjack flag as well. We don't need it. This obviously is not getting planted. I'm not really sure what to do about this. I guess we can just cancel it for now. There we go. Yeah, let's see. We have what? We have 1 and 2. Okay. We now have a gear workshop as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to save up gears for the water tank. And I think it's a good move to get that water tank, actually. You know what? We'll go ahead and just get it and let it work as it goes. So we're going to go ahead and put the entrance to this on this side. Connect it with a path. And that's going to be our gear priority. But I think what we want to do is save up planks so then we can put them into the gear maker, and then we're just going to slowly feed them to the water tank. All right, let's get another power wheel completed. We have now 15 beavers. It's not a lot. It's very much not a lot, but it's okay. It's a start. It's good. It's a good start. We're really waiting for our trees to grow. That's what the main thing is here. And we want them to, you know, just grow as fast as possible, obviously. But it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be kind of rough, I think. Going to be rough waiting for these trees to grow. But we have been doing a lot of stuff in the meantime. And having these birch trees here that take so little time to grow is really a major blessing for us. So let's unpause that lumberjack flag. Let's see, can we get something else there? Now I think I also want to delete these berry bushes because I feel like we could put some other crops over here and make things grow a little bit better. So we're going to delete the berry bushes. because we can get more value out of the land if we take them off. Sadly enough, they have to go. Maybe I'll put potatoes over here, because right now we are making potatoes. At the moment, we haven't actually been able to harvest any wheat, but that'll change, I guess. Let's see. Do we have anybody working here? Yes, we do. Okay. But hopefully we can get a lot of this stuff harvested. That's going to be super important to do, because we don't want it to dry out. That would be not good. But these crops look really good, don't they? They're kind of awesome. I love them. I didn't even know you could zoom in that close. That's pretty cool. Like, they're very, very close. Oh, they are actually berries. I kept looking at them and seeing like little flowers, like little star flowers or something. That's funny. All right, I won't give them more to do before they finish this farming task. But okay, so we have 154 points. That means we could actually get a grist mill for our stuff. So let's get, it's under food. There's our grist mill. It's 100. Oh, it's 180, not 120. So that's we'll have to wait for that a little bit longer. But yeah, this is very expensive. 30 planks and 20 gears. That's crazy expensive for the amount of beavers we have. So it's really not ideal. Really, really not ideal. But we're going to try to make the planks first and then feed them to the gear maker. We're going to pause this because we don't actually need the second power wheel yet. We also, I think we need another building here in order to take advantage of this, because otherwise it's not connected. These two do not transfer power side to side, so we need to have another building, even if it's paused, in order to make that go. So let's just build another lumber mill there. Just have that on the build list. Stuff to do. We have 8 logs. That's not too bad, I guess. Our carrots are getting there. Luckily, we had a harvest of potatoes. We now have 29 potatoes. So this area, I definitely want to plant with potatoes. Because this is the multiplicative crop that we have currently. As in, when you cook it, you get 4 times the amount. So 4 times 29 is going to give us potatoes. Now, the best crop, of course, is wheat. That is the most efficient, but it takes also the longest to grow, and it also needs to be ground in a grist mill and baked. So there's 2 different processes going on with that one. Now, let's see. We can get rid of this forester, I think. Let's see. I feel like they have finished all the berries. Yes, so let's pause this. Now, the question is, should I put that forester down here to grow more trees? I think maybe yes is the answer to that question. Or, alternatively, we can put the forester up here. And if we put a dam up here, it could make this area have even more water, so then maybe spread the greenery around even more. But we have to get this staircase prioritized first, so that's a bit on the rough side there. So let's see, this thing, where are these planks going? I keep wondering. Oh, they're going to the staircase? Really? Why? I thought this was prioritized. Oh, it's not. Oh dear, okay. Well, you know what? Let's prioritize the staircase, because that actually might be the better thing to do here. Let's get that going. We'll just go ahead and prioritize the whole thing. Looks like most of the structure is done, so that's good. Oh, this is so good. I feel so happy about our beavers. They're really doing well. We are at the point where we really do need more beavers to continue the line and continue the slave labor. No, I didn't say that. Never mind. But we are hurting right now for wood. Wood is very scarce at the moment, and it feels very bad right now that we don't have any. So 75% on the pine trees. And we have 86% on many maples. Let's see, that's 90%. So this could turn out to be kind of rough here, but we're going to try. We're going to do our best. Now, we have no more wood, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the lumber mill. There's no sense in having these things work if there's nobody to work them. So let's turn on the inventing instead. They can actually do some stuff at the inventors' huts, so that's a good thing. Let's see. We don't have any logs to cut, so we'll pause you as well. And another inventor's hut is now occupied. Hooray! So that's good. So anyway, we have a very nice area here where we can kind of plan some stuff. Maybe we want to grab the blueprint for the grist mill. Let's do that. Yes, thank you. Now, we could put this here. That might not be a bad idea, just to have this there. Maybe. But equally, we can have it this way. And I think that might be better to put that there. We're going to go ahead and pause this. And we need to insert a shaft right there in that space first. And we'll put that on high priority. Okay. We could have a road here. But anytime we have these like powered structures, I always want to connect them with more power. So we'll probably have to have a shaft here as well going to the side. Oh, we have a kitten stretching. Hooray. That's always nice. Good kitten stretches is very important. Okay, so this area is doing well. Of course, water is now flowing again, so no more drought. So this is good. We are very happy about this. I didn't even notice it became a not drought anymore. Anyway, life is good. Maples are growing. Hooray. Let's see. We have 88 on these guys and 96 and 93. Okay, we are almost ready for a cutting party. The beavers gnawing everything down. Yeah. You know what? I actually had somebody had this great name. I think it's this. I'm not really sure. But we're going to name this place Gnawington. I love that name, by the way. Thank you, whoever suggested that to me. There were so many good name suggestions. It was great for the other series. So thank you all for those. That's been great. But now we're really going to gnaw things out and hopefully get some more logs soon. It's that balance, you know, of how fast can you grow these trees. 99%. This one should pop up immediately. Hello, hello. Come on. 99. Go, go, go. Up. Please, spring up. Yo, you're ruining my commentary tree. Hello. Really? There it goes. Boom, the first one. Hooray. And actually, it was just after dark, so we can get 8 logs from that one. The excitement is real. We are very happy about this situation. Life is clearly better. So yeah, good stuff. All right, we can now make planks again. So I'm thinking, oh, and now we have drought again. Hooray. Oh dear. But our beavers are going to be able to make more of this levee, which is important. They're going to be able to make this grist mill, but not yet. Let's pause the lumber mill right now. What I want to do is we need to start up this lumber mill. This is super important that we have at least one of these running. So let's pause our 2 inventors' huts that we were shuffling people around with. Okay. So how are these farmhouses running? Well, it looks like they're not full of anything because we should be able to store how much in these? These are 200 capacity. So they might be able to store how many carrots? Let's see. They store 50 carrots, but it looks like we might need haulers because it seems like we might have some trouble for the beavers getting stuff moved around the colony right now. I hate to like add anybody to haulers, but if they are assigned to lumberjack flags, they can haul stuff, so that's good. I don't know if this is just between warehouses, but I assume it's between a business, or not a business, but a production building and a warehouse instead. I could be completely wrong, and let me know if I am, but it seems like logical that that would be able to, that they would be able to do that. All right, we are doing very well right now. Life is going well for our beavers, I have to say. We now have logs. There is nothing happier than a beaver with a log, you know? It's good, good stuff. Okay, good oots. Let's see. Do we have any extra positions that can be vacated? I think we can stop the pumping here. We don't really need somebody there. Instead, I'd rather have them cutting trees. So let's go here. All right. This is good. I am so happy about this. You have no idea. This is really great. Because now we're almost ready to start the second phase of our major project. I really want to get this done, though. I hope they get that finished before we finish this episode because I want to see it done. Come on, beavers, hurry. Do the things. Do all the things. Let's see, how many builders do we have? We have 2 builders only, so that's not a lot building this levee here. So that's not ideal. But we can almost get up here, so that's good. We can start having like another tree growing area up there. Now that I say that, though, I mean, we have many trees growing, so we may not actually need that. However, I do have a proclivity for putting temples up in these areas, so we might be able to just get a temple up there and have happy beavers as well. So that's good. Okay, beavers. Let's see. We have, we're starting to get a decent amount of food, which is good. We have more potatoes growing. I feel like we are definitely needing all of our farmers now, which is good. Let's see. We need... why are they not making this thing here? Hello? Oh, they can't reach. Oh, no. No. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay, we need 1 staircase. So what I'm going to do here is build 1 staircase. I think that's the answer to this. I'm going to put it on a high priority. I completely didn't register that as a thing. That's my bad. Completely my bad. Now we can get there. Jeez, no wonder they weren't building that. That was just really bad. Okay, so this is on medium. Where are the rest of the planks going? Here? No? Now you might be wondering why I'm not putting water wheels here, and there's a reason, and that's because I have other plans for this area, but we can put water wheels down here. It is a bit slow, so I don't really know, and we also really want to raise the water level with our dam. So we're going to have to wait a little bit before we do the water wheels. So for now, we just got to rely on beaver power, alas. Okay, we have... this many people. You know what? I'm going to stop this water pump and start this one instead. Yep, that's a better idea there. Okay, and then we're going to open up maybe another... You know what? We're going to open up another construction post instead of tree cutting, because why not? Because now we're actually getting stuff done. We just need more beavers to just bring stuff out here. It's a long way. So hopefully they can bring stuff there, but we now have so many trees to chop down. This is really good. Life is happy for Beaverland. Yay. The yay is real. Okay, it looks like our berries are pretty much full, so I'm just going to pause the gatherer flag, and that way we have an extra beaver to do stuff. So there we go. In fact, maybe we want to not invent, but maybe we just want to cut more logs. Let's do that instead. Okay, beavers, go, go, go. Hurry, bring stuff, do things, get all the things. Hooray! We have a fair amount of potatoes, and that's because I have fired the potato cook, I realized just now. Whoops. Let's do that instead of, maybe instead of extra lumberjack? Yeah. Pause. Oh, no. Oh, wow, we have found an extra beaver somewhere. Hooray. Now then, farmers. Do we need this many farmers? I don't know, actually. Maybe we can fire 1 farmer? 1 planting farmer, since planting is faster than gathering. All right, we have the first piece there of the new levee, which is great. We just need to build it all the way across, and then we'll have happy times. Now here, do we actually want to do that though? I don't know. I am feeling very tempted to buy some more platforms, buy the floodgates. I don't think we actually need the floodgates here. We can always fix it later. That's true. We can always put floodgates in later. I don't remember, do they need planks? Yeah, they do. They need a lot of planks each. And we don't actually have the planks now, so it's probably wise not to attempt that at the moment. Would love to have 2 more beavers available so that we could get the lumberjack or another lumber mill going and another power wheel. Okay, so we have 2 planks. Are these... Okay, the staircase is finished. That's pretty great. And what I want to do up here... We need to get there. How do we get down there? I don't think actually that we can't drop levees all the way down there. So what we want to do here is put a levee here and then dams on top. But what we want to do is actually have steps into this area of river. Let's see if I do that. We can do that. Yes. Good. And let's get a path for now. And while we're here, we might be able to make a temple up here, potentially. How do we want to do this? Let's see. Leisure. Temple is 300 points, though. That's quite expensive. So we'll see how that works. Okay, look at this. This is looking pretty great. Actually, really great. So they just need to do a couple more things, and they're going to be... Yeah, we're gonna have good stuff happening. Yay, an extra level of depth here. But the other thing that we can do... what does the temple give us? Let's just check. Spirituality gives us working speed. That's quite useful in many of the professions, like the planting, harvesting. That's super important as well. Looks like our crops are doing pretty good. I don't know if we need more production on that or not yet. Kind of checking. Oh, this is happy days are here again. Look at this. We're doing the thing. Yay. Now, just make sure that when you're building one of these, add one layer at a time, because if you block yourself with an above layer, like we could put dam spaces all over this whole thing, but if we do that, then they won't be able to reach that end block, and we'll have to like go around and build more ramps and stuff. Because right now, because we're so short of everything, I really want to conserve planks, conserve all the yeah, basically stuff we don't have, which was wood up until just a few minutes ago. So yeah, very important. Okay, let's get this done, beavers. Let's go, go, go. Okay, they can't go when they're asleep. KOS, you monster! You're making them work while they sleep. Oh no! Okay, I think we definitely need another farmer, which means probably pause a lumberjack. Let's do that. So, oh, we actually have an extra beaver. Hooray! Yay. Okay, good. Alright, let's see them. They have finished. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to delete these wooden stairs. And then we're going to go ahead and build the dam. So the dam is going to let water flow through. And the reason I want a dam here... Actually, we could build parts of a levee. Maybe we want to do that, actually, so that we can have the deepest part... Well, actually, it doesn't matter what the deepest part is. The deepest part over here, I guess, sort of matters. But the flow is going to be also in that area. We could make the water faster by making use of the deepest part. Let's just go ahead and do this, kind of halfway center it, and then have dams through the middle, and that will make the water faster down here, and we can actually get electricity through here if we want to. Now, we could actually move that. Let's see, the water is coming this way. It's going to have a hard time going through that block, I think. It's going to require us to build an extra set of platforms here and then deeper ones there, though. It is just one block, so it's not really that critical, but we're going to get better flow through the center of the river, I think. Though, if we... Well, we can actually control this, so maybe we just want to do this here. Let's just cancel this piece. And then... no. Let's go back. Let's have this kind of in the center. I think that's a better way of doing it. All right. So our builders are going to build that, and that is going to be the end of this project, and we're going to have this water going through here. Now, I didn't want to put floodgates here, and the reason why is if we close them all the way up, the water is going to flood all over the place. So there's no need to have that extra level in the floodgates. If you remember, you can kind of like raise them up and down to have extra parts of the tile covered or uncovered. Like this is like a half tile, and that's typical for what a dam does. But if we flood this entire area, it's not necessarily going to go out that way. It's going to go all over the place. It's going to flood these buildings, making them unusable. So not a great idea unless it's like maybe on the very last minute of having spring turning into the drought. So anyway, I think this is a good place to stop for today. We've made so much progress. I'm really happy with our little beavers, and I hope you are too. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.